Hey, good morning. It's Kesha. So welcome and welcome back. We are now on day 2 of our Lenten lessons. Let's go ahead and take a moment to center. So close your eyes. Get comfortable in your seat. Shake it out if you need to. Deep breath in and out. Just feel yourself present in this moment. In and out. Immediately tapping into a sense of peace and calm. Letting each of the day's worries and cares drift away. Peace and calm, focused, centered in this moment. Our minds bright, our hearts open. And just breathe. With a smile on your face, gently open your eyes. And we're ready to begin. So as part of my practice, in the evenings, I go back and I read from Keeping a True Lent, the chapters that are at the beginning of the book. I don't know if I went through this in the first explanation video, but at the back of the book, for each day, he'll have the reading selections and then some, questions and then another affirmation. I'm not really doing all of the questions, though by having read the material, you kind of do have a feeling for the answers of them. But he does recommend each chapter. And so last night's chapter was denial. And I came across something interesting that I did want to share with you. And I'll have to figure out a way to do this, whether we do it the following day when I've done my lessons in the evening, or if I do the previous day's lesson ahead of time and then bring it to you the next day. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of keep all one day together. But anyway, we're going back to denial. Denial can be the straightforward, I deny the presence or existence of, or the thought of so-and-so. But a denial in thought can also be a conscious acknowledgement of an incorrect conclusion. So we are now, with that new awareness, we are denying the previously expressed truth. Denial can also be refusing to entertain thoughts that don't serve us. So I deny myself the mental laxity of focusing on things that aren't important or don't serve my greater interests. So by my turning my attention away from those things, I am denying their existence to me. I'm denying their power. Also, withdrawing mental sustenance from low ideals. Again, taking our attention away from that which doesn't serve us and putting it onto that which does. So we are denying by taking the attention away and affirming by putting the attention where we want it to be. So yeah, those are 3 different ways of expressing a denial. And so I want you to be able to take that into your world, because as I read that last night, I was able to apply it and actively apply it to a situation that I'm facing and got so much relief and a tremendous release from it. This is only day 1, so I can only imagine what the rest of this process holds, but I did want to share that with you. There was also a fantastic quote that I put in my journal in 2-3 different places, so I wanted to share it with you as well, and then we'll get into today's lesson. A great number of things that you look on as realities are simply transient shadows that can be dissipated into nothingness by your telling them the truth as to their unreality. I'm going to let that sink in. That is some poetry. Go back and reread that or take notes on that. That was a good one. All right, so today's lesson, day 2, we are moving into affirmation. So our reading from scripture will be from Luke chapter 7, verses 1 through 17. So let's get to that. Luke 7, 1 through 17. When he had finished all of these words in the hearing of the people, Jesus entered Capernaum. Now the servant of the centurion was seriously sick, one who was very dear to him, and he was near death. And when he heard about Jesus, he sent to him Jewish elders and besought him to come and heal his servant. When they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying, "He is worthy to have this done for him, for he loves our people, and he has even built us a synagogue." Jesus went with them, and when they were not far from the house, the centurion sent some of his friends to him and said, "My Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. That is why I was not worthy to come to you. But just say a word, and my servant will be healed. For I am also a man under authority, and there are soldiers under my command. And I say to this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to another, 'Come,' and he comes, and to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard these things, he was amazed at him, and he turned and said to the people who followed him, "I say to you, not even in Israel have I found such faith as this." So those who were sent returned to the house and found the servant who was sick healed. And it came to pass on the next day he was going to the city called Nain, and his disciples were with him and many people. And when they came near the gates of the city, he saw a dead man being carried out, who was the only son of his mother, and his mother was a widow, and many people of the city were with her. When Jesus saw her, he had compassion on her, and he said to her, "Weep not." Then he went and touched the bier, and those who carried it stood still, and he said, "Young man, I tell you, arise." And the dead man sat up and began to speak, and he gave him to his mother. And all the men were seized with fear, and they praised God, saying, "A great prophet is risen among us, and God has visited his people." And this word about him went out through all Judea and through the country around him. Okay, so we have the healing of the Roman servant, as well as the resurrection of a dead man. Okay, so affirmation from Keeping a True Lent. The science of spirit is the orderly study of truths formulated in divine mind according to the operation of universal law. An affirmation is a positive and orderly statement of truth. By affirmation, we claim and appropriate that which is ours. The word is the working power of divine mind. One will go down to defeat it if in his hour of need he positively affirms the almightiness of God mind through Christ and evokes its help in his behalf. I declare that as a child of God, I am now entering the Christ consciousness of perfection. This is in itself an affirmation, the highest I can make. Jesus helped himself into his high state of being by his use of the spoken word. He continually made the very highest affirmations, such as, "I and the Father are one. All authority hath been given unto me in heaven and earth. And I am joint heir with Jesus to the infinite good of God." I am joint heir with Jesus to the infinite good of the kingdom, and by the faithful use of my spoken word, I claim my heavenly good. Faith is the result of many affirmations. Each affirmation helps to build up a substantial, firm, unwavering state of mind because it establishes truth and consciousness. As day by day I repeat and courageously live affirmations of truth, I come to know that I am opening a channel of intelligent communication with the silent forces at the depths of being. Thoughts and words therefrom flow forth, and I realize an entirely new source of power developing within me. So, as day by day I repeat and courageously live affirmations of truth, I come to know that I am opening a channel of intelligent communication with the silent forces at the depths of being. Thoughts and words therefrom flow forth, and I realize an entirely new source of power developing within me. Breathe that in. And now let us affirm. Through Jesus Christ, I realize my divine son and daughtership, and I am transformed into his image and likeness. And there we have today's reading. Okay, so I will be back. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the day. Take this with you and let it marinate. And we'll be back. Have a good one. Bye.